welcome back to the chat. So today is Saturday. This is the day where I usually like to deep clean the home and just have a nice little reset, especially because the whole week I kind of go throughout my day of like working out, doing the gym, hanging out, and I just have no time to really reset. Let's go do that. So some things for today is I need to clean our shower. I feel like it's just kind of nasty, so we're gonna do that. Do some laundry, obviously, and then yeah, just clean the kitchen, do some scrubbing, cleaning, and just really give a nice refresh. Maybe some vacuuming. I did vacuum last weekend and it's actually not that dirty, so I might skip it, we'll see. But that's just one of my habits I've built over the years, is just once a week have like a deep cleaning day, so that way throughout the week I'm able to, you know, go about the day and just not have to worry about laundry, cleaning. I feel like that just makes a big difference of like, I used to really stress out about laundry, like every other day I'm like, should I do it today, should I not? And so I just try to keep it one day. Yeah, I'm just so excited. So come with me to clean, and also this should be your inspiration to kind of do it with me. So grab yourself like a drink, a little pastry or whatever, and just like, you know, listen to music. Or for me, I literally love cleaning, so for me it's just very peaceful. I just kind of, good way to kind of clear my head, clear my thoughts. And so yeah, let's go do that. And I'm just so excited to kind of, you know, do it. It just feels so good to just start the week off strong. It really helps you mentally and to prepare yourself for the whole week and get you inspired. I also want to add some water to some of my plants. I feel like they're kind of, I don't have time to take care of them every day or like throughout the week, so we're gonna do that as well. This is actually doing pretty good, so yeah, we're gonna do that. I don't know what order I'm gonna go in, but we're just gonna go ahead and start it up. Doing the best, so I don't know if I should keep them or they're just all getting dried up, so I'm not really sure what to do with them. And they're like, I don't know, they're just not cute, so I'm just gonna take some leaves out, refill this. There's a new leaf, actually, I just noticed that, so this one's growing. So I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of this. Looks kind of crazy, but I think we'll just give it some time and let fresh leaves come out, and then hopefully it'll do its thing. But these are all my plants. I used to have way more, but we definitely condensed, keeping it simple, just water, no soil, because it's just a lot. I also want to share something that I got a couple days ago that I'm so excited to kind of decorate and add to my home. I will say our space is really small and I keep getting like furniture and just little pieces here and there, and I just have no space for it. So this is more of like for long term, you know, in our next home to design. But right now I had to grab it. We're gonna try to figure out where to put it here. But the first thing I got, okay, is this lamp. Just look how huge it is. I love the design of the lamp, that it's like wood and it's like a nice dark brown vintage. Fits like my mid-century vibe in some of the rooms. So yeah, I just love it. I love the little detail here. You can see these little arches. Yeah, it's really great and it's so big. I wish I had two of them so I could put it inside of our bed, but whatever. The other thing I got is this beautiful coffee table slash, I don't know if you guys can see it. It's this like, just side table. Super simple. It could be a coffee table actually if you want it to be, but the way it's measured out, it definitely seems like it's something for next to your bed. Has a little drawer. And I just love this design because you can add some books or some plants here, some rocks or whatever, and then yeah, it's just a perfect fit. And so we're gonna put it next to my side of the bed, and I have one right now that's also wood, but this definitely gives more character and just a nice charm to our room, and it really matches like my little style I have here. So yeah, we're gonna go set that up. I'm not sure if I'm a huge fan of this because it just looks really big and like obnoxious. So I think we're gonna get rid of it. Yeah, I think this is a lot better. I am gonna add like my journal, my Bible, and just something I always grab before I go to bed and just do some reading. Or I might add it down here and just stack it this way. Yeah, I feel like this just looks a lot better. I also want to get rid of this thing somehow or put something there. I think that would just add more life and just less ugliness, if you know what I'm saying. If you have one of these, like, let me know what you do because it's so annoying. To use on a monthly basis, maybe to just like unclog the sinks in the shower. This is a game changer. Like, my dad taught me how to do this when I was like young, to just like get all the gunk out. It's better than any like drainage stuff or whatever. This is crazy and disgusting. It smells bad, so beware. I would wear gloves, but I don't have time for that. But guys, this is disgusting. I don't even know if I post this because it's kind of nasty. And just put this in. Yeah, see that? It just, my hair gets stuck in these things. Actually doesn't smell that bad. But honestly, this is like good enough. Like, now it won't be clogged. Just and I've been wanting to buy some bread, and I'm like, honestly, let's just make it. I feel like today's a perfect day to do it. And I've actually never done this recipe. I usually do sourdough, but today we're gonna do like regular bread. Nothing crazy, nothing like whatever fancy, but yeah, I just want a good old-fashioned loaf of bread. I've just been craving it in the morning, like with some butter and some like apple butter. And apparently it's really good for you. Sourdough is better for you, but you know, I think homemade bread is better than store-bought. So we're gonna make some. I found this recipe on YouTube. I think that's where I go to most of my recipes, just because it's like, like a YouTube short, so it's like straight to the point. It's exactly what you're looking for. It's not too complicated. I hate complicated recipes you find on Pinterest. I feel like it's just too much for me. So this recipe calls for 3 cups of flour, a teaspoon of salt, and then activated yeast. That's it. That's all I have. And then obviously it's gonna take 5 hours for it to kind of rise, I guess. So like, it's not fermented because it's sourdough. Which 5 hours from now I'll probably be awake because yeah, I just am a night owl. So we'll bake bread tonight, which will take like an hour, and I'll have fresh bread for tomorrow morning. So I'm excited. We'll see how this goes because the lady used like a glass pitcher. I have a Dutch oven, so like maybe I'll just use that. But yeah, so let's do. I don't know if you guys can even see me, but we're just gonna go with it. Which will just, oh, let's go. Jeez, sporadic. I'm just gonna put it in here. This is kind of satisfying because it's so simple and like easy. Got it. I hope it comes out right. I'm not a huge bread person, so that's why I'm kind of surprised I'm making this right now, because carbs always just hit my stomach. Gluten is just not the best for me, but it is what it is. 1 and 2. Pretty accurate. Okay. This is like a wooden spatula. This is actually like is. I might have added just a little bit of water because I feel like I might have added a lot of flour. Okay, so now we'll let this sit for 5 hours. That is all. I'm gonna set a timer on my phone. That's crazy. That's such a long time. All right. That is basically it. And then maybe I'll record when I'm done or not. We'll see. I don't know. All right. 5 hours later. It went by so fast. I don't even know how it's gonna look like. Timer's off. I'm actually really nervous if this is gonna turn out because it's so bad.
Is it?
Yeah. Makes me so mad. I feel like I have bad luck with bread every time.
No, how bad is it?
No, it's bad. Yeah. Don't mind the orange part. What a fail.
No, actually, what you're saying is I'm gonna quit making bread for the rest of my life.
Yeah. I think it's like raw.
I'm telling you, I think if you let it cook a little longer,
I mean, technically it's like
it gets bread.
It went past this thing. But the timing of it was basically done. It's so hot. We're still gonna eat it, okay? Because no waste.
Girl, such a tiny piece.
Dude, there's a lot of butter in.
Mmm.
Really?
What about?
Mmm. Not bad. I have honey too. All right.
Bite into this?
No.
Why would you bite into it?
Okay, I need to end my vlog. Thank you guys for watching. Maybe next time I'll make a different bread like recipe and figure it out. Maybe I should make my own recipe. I feel like everyone's recipe sucks.
That's what it is. Yep.
Yeah. So.
No originality out here. So.
Exactly. All right. We'll see you next time. Look at this butter. Oh my god.
Baby girl, you are so pretty, pretty.